Hello, I'm Mariana Danilovich. We're here with Ultra Live TV at the Digital Hollywood Fall 2010, and I'm getting an update from Leo Rodgers with Bungalo Universal Music Group. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So Leo spoke to us in spring about all of the wonderful things he's doing with Universal and all of the wonderful things he's looking for to build, and I'd like to hear what happened.
You're speaking of from the last
6 months.
Last
yeah.
6 months. Well, over at Bungalo, we have since last spring accomplished 2 top 5 records on Billboard.
That's all?
And which one of them went number 1?
Which one?
A new artist by the name of Carmen Liana out of Atlanta, and she hit the number 1 spot, and she was also 5 weeks straight on the front page of iTunes, which was a record.
Wow.
So it's another one of our accomplishments since then.
That's incredible. What is the other artist?
The other artist is another new artist, which is, let me just say, in this new world of music, breaking a new act is extremely costly and tough to do. And so we've done 2 of them, top 5, and the second one is LC featuring Donnell Jones.
And so these 2 artists are in what category?
R&B.
Wow, that's really hard to do.
Hip-hop.
Yeah, R&B and hip-hop, probably hardest categories to break a new artist.
It is.
And expensive.
Very expensive.
Because you got to break the entourage in, too.
That's right. Sure.
So what does it take to actually accomplish something like that?
Patience. Outside the financial commitment, a lot of patience, commitment from the label, commitment from the artist, a lot of praying, a lot of luck.
Did they have to do a lot of PR?
Absolutely. We use some of the top PR people in the country, to help us with that.
And was it more like guerrilla marketing type PR, or was it more, PR as we know it?
No, it's mainstream, man. One of the PR companies we use placed 7 people on the Oprah show. No, it's major PR.
It's like you really had to spend some money.
Yes.
And you're hoping that these artists will actually be around for a long time.
We're hoping, and one of the artists had been around over 10 years, and the other 2 were new, but the featured artist has been around and has, sold over 1 million records to help with the branding of the new act.
How many acts these days, let's say just in this category, sell over 1 million records?
1%.
Whoa.
1%.
Whoa.
That's how tough it is.
So you had 2 people in that 1%.
In terms of...
this year?
No, in terms of not sell over 1 million, but we have 2 that went top 5.
Got it.
But the one act that did over 1 million, that was 4 or 5 years ago.
Got it.
Not current.
It's hard to do it in the current marketplace.
It's very, very hard. I mean, you take an example, artists, I'm not going to name the names, but they were used to selling out the box 3-4 million. It's tough for them to even sell 1 million now.
Someone like really in a top category.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's I have a philosophy is that when everybody else go right, you go left, and some people think this is the worst time to get in the music business. I think it's the best time.
Why?
Because if you look at what happened in like 3 or 4 years ago in the mortgage real estate business, when the collapse and calamity of the mortgage, everybody bailed out. Banks went out of business. But those that stayed and stuck the course, they're making all that money now. They're getting all that excess business.
All the competition's somewhat gone.
They're gone. There's less competition. Yep.
And so in terms of social media and this non-traditional PR, do you guys actually do things on Facebook and Twitter, and do you measure any success from this?
Yes. In fact, I mean, just from the the marketing aspects that we had done previously, say on YouTube. I mean, you would think if you have like over 1 million views of YouTube, the conversion rate, even if you got 1% of that, will be great. But it's not, the conversion is not equating to the actual sales. But the iTunes, which is also social and viral, we find that the conversion rate when you market through iTunes is much higher.
Because they can just purchase it right there.
That's right. It's impulse buying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
It's almost like being in the supermarket and it's like, okay, I'm getting the candy just as I go out.
That's exactly what it is. In this market, you cannot, if you plan too far in advance in this market, they'll forget about it. It's an impulse market. You have to market the product like less than 30 days before it gets released. No more than 90 days.
Yeah.
They'll forget about it.
Yeah. It's interesting. There's a study that was just published that over 71% of the tweets are never read and then nor retweeted. Were your artists tweeting?
Many of them were tweeting. The actual results or the benefit from that it's hard to measure the benefit of the social network. That is one of the toughest things to do.
Yeah, to get an ROI. They claim they have an ROI, but is there one?
I've never seen one.
You've never seen one yet?
That was valid.
All right.
Was valid.
Well, hopefully by the next update, we may hear an ROI.
Hopefully.
And hopefully a good one.
Yeah, good one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great pleasure.
All right.